hustling, every day I'm 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 hustling. Who you suckers think you're tripping?
Hi everyone, and welcome to The Construct. Welcome to yet another episode where we are dissecting construction, where we are trying to get better together in construction. And today I just came back for a meeting and I just realized, and I was like, you know what? Let me actually tackle this. Today I want to cover mentorship. I think it's a conversation that we haven't really had in terms of just what is needed, how we're going about it, and the mistakes that you could be making in terms of just seeking or contacting those people for mentorship. So this is just a short video just for me to kind of give you like three key things that I think I've picked up from just mentorship and being asked for mentorship, knowing people that are mentors, and just how you approach someone on a DM on such a casual note. A lot of digital creators have created a great platform for mentoring, you know, and digital mentoring now is a thing. And I know that you guys are constantly trying to, you know, like approach people in terms of just asking for mentorship opportunities. But I think there's a certain way that we are not doing it right, my guys. Like there's a certain way that we are not approaching it in the correct manner. So I just want to spend a couple of minutes to kind of just dissect that issue and for us to kind of have a conversation about it and just give you maybe like my point of view of like the whole situation. I know that digital mentoring is like a thing and it's great. Like digital content creators have given a lot of people platform and given you better access to the people that you actually want to shadow, the people that you actually want to be with, to be like. The people that you actually, you know, like you actually want, you know, when you see that person, you want to emulate their life and their lifestyle. But I think we are not doing it correctly. So the first thing, I think I want to speak about the fact that when you are looking for a mentor, you need to know exactly what you need from your mentor. I think the one thing that from my experience, I realized that a lot of people, when they come to me, which doesn't really tickle my fancy, it's just, you don't know what you're doing. Like you're coming to me for answers of just the basics of what are you trying to do? What are you trying to achieve? What have you done about it? In order for me to see, it's okay, cool. All I am is kind of just filling in the gaps of, you know, like I've already gone this far, but I'm getting stuck in certain areas or in certain places, and I'd really love your help, Pili. That I understand. But you can't really say that you want a digital mentor who's going to literally tell you and feed you your dream. They can't be the one that decides on how you do it, or how you really start. I think you can't really want a mentor if you haven't started. Like you can't. Like starting is actually the action behind your intention. So like, yes, we know your dreams and we know that it's great and it's going to be lovely, but what have you done to actually see it's okay, cool, this is what I've tried and these are the obstacles that I've actually like come across, and hence I feel like I need someone that's going to help me with that, you know? So that person is only just kind of filling in the gaps for you. They're not creating your dream. They're not creating your dream from scratch. I think that's totally unfair. Number two, I think if you want to shadow a person, you also have to also bring a certain amount of value to their lives. So now you're going to be following me the whole day or whatever. Like I'm going to be spending a certain amount of time, of like a certain amount of my time in trying to equip you with better skills or knowledge to get you to the next phase. So my best bet when you're approaching someone like that, I feel like I've gotten a couple of people that have come to me in certain ways, like, oh no, the recent one has been, Pilile, I think you and I need to work together. You know, like how bafu. And now we need to work together. Like that's in my DMs, guys. Like just, you know, no hi, you know, like not so. I think you and I need to work together. I'm just like, hi boo. You know, like I know that a lot of people are shooting their shots in like different ways, But come on, guys, like you and I need to work together, and then what? So I'm gonna be like, oh, yay, okay, so what are we gonna do? You know, like, come on, like, that's not a way to approach someone. Also, like, yes, I know that you're gonna tell me like your whole story and wada. Like, guys, we need to understand that we're a community of people that all came from struggle. Yeah, bo? So like struggle is not new to us. You know, like we know, like we know what struggle is. And it's not the fact that I'm not being sensitive to your story, but yes, you come from a crappy background. I have too. What are you doing in order to ensure that it's not the same fate for you? And what is it that you'd like me to help you with within your journey in order for you to get better at it? Like, for the fact that you have a sub story and it's like you have a crappy background, like I totally understand, but like you and other person X are the same people, because there's nothing of value, or there's no place that you don't change it. You know, I've gotten people which I've actually helped as well, who came to me in a different way. They were like, Pilile, I this is what I do, and I'd like to offer these type of services to you in kind of just being part of your business and being part of the way that you move. I felt like with those people, I felt like, you know what, actually, like I would really love to work with someone like you. What have you done? So then my response is, what have you done? And then they send me what they've done. Okay, cool. So what are you thinking? Or how are you thinking that I go? Let's, for instance, someone is saying, no, I've got graphics. I've got really cool graphics, Pilile, for construction, and I think like if you and I were to work together, then, you know, I can understand someone who's coming at me like that, you know. And I've helped people that came at me like that. And it's not the fact that now you are paying me, or now it's, you know, it's an exchange, but it's like, dude, like these people that you are shooting your shot to are people that are busy. You know, and in order to make sure that your chances are better at reaching that person and getting a response, come with something of value, you know. So do it nice, do it clean, do it first time, be professional. Like, yeah, Shabu, like I don't want to feel like you wrote me an email, but at the same time, also like we're not friends. So don't come at me like I'm your fam. We're not fam. Okay. So, and not in a rude way, but I mean like if you are going to be approaching those people, they also don't want you to feel like you're a tad bit familiar. So got that. And then thirdly, which is the last one, is, and when you are coming to your mentor, right, and you are speaking, now you guys have reached it, like you have taken it a step further. Okay, now you are talking to them. Show that you're prepared. Have timelines for your projects, because obviously they are taking you on as a project. Oh, now I'm the one that is creating a structure for what you want from me. So when you are going into that agreement or whatever proposal, have your timelines in place. This is the maximum amount of time that you take from their schedule within the 30-day period. These are the type of key points that you'd like to cover. Yeah, but like come at it knowing exactly what you're doing, and then I think that's when you'll be able to get that value back, because now this is mutual value. So in order for you to kind of offer that value, now you've introduced yourself in a correct manner. You've actually shown what you can give of value to that person. So now this is what you hope to get in return, because you also want to give your digital mentor or your proposed mentor a scope of what you want, in order for them to understand if they're the right fit for you. Because, like, for instance, if someone is going to come at me and say, oh no, Pilile, I want you to mentor me on civil engineering. Why? How would I teach you to be a civil engineer? Like, how? Like I'm not a civil engineer, you know. So, but I am within the built environment, which has different type of stakeholders that I've interacted with on a very personal level, that I understand how to move around them. Or I've made enough connections within the built environment, or connections or contacts or peers. I have enough peers within the built environment to introduce you to people that would be of value to your career. So you have to understand what you are trying to get from that person, when you're trying to get it, how you're trying to get it, and what you need from them in order for them to be able to calculate their time, calculate if they are able to give you that type of service or help and if they do have the time to give you that service or help, and if you are the right fit for that person, so because it also, like, mentorship also it goes in with personality types. Like, I find, like, some people are very not offended, but like I'm very bold and I'm very open about the things that I say. Like, if you are doing nonsense, I will tell you are doing nonsense. So if you want to, like, for instance, if you want me to mentor you, then you kind of have to have a thick skin, and not thick skin because I'm not like rude or anything like that, but I'm very honest, and I'm very honest about things. So if I don't like something, then I don't like it, and if I hate it, then I hate. Like, I will tell you, oh my God, this is horrible. Why did you do this? So, and it's not, oh no, So I think also finding the personality type within your mentor and aligning in order for you to be able to gel into them and to be able to extract the information that you need. I think you also need to take that into consideration. Personality type and the way that and that partnership, in order for it to be of value to you, you have to put it as a factor, because like certain type of personalities gel and you are able to extract more information from them. So I think also take that into consideration, not understanding also that, but at the same time, like, me here, like, you're not gonna ask a random person that you've never really seen interact to be your mentor. So you kind of gauge and you know what their personality type is. Like, for instance, me, from my videos, you probably can tell that I'm very open and I'm very honest about a lot of things. So if you are going to be shy and have like, oh no, I'm very sensitive, probably I won't be a good mentor for you. So it's very important for you to understand and align your strategies, your personalities, and the value that you both give to each other. Because like, we don't do this from like, not of course from the goodness of our heart, because you're not really getting anything from it, but it's also it's also a thing for you, like as a mentor and as teaching someone. It's also a thing for you, like you grow as a leader, in leading someone else. So I leave it there. I leave you guys there. I think obviously there are a lot of things that we can tackle into mentorship. I think this was the first thing that I wanted to cover within, like, the mentorship series and the mentorship, kind of us talking about mentorship and where we want mentorship to go. And because those conversations are not really conversations that we really have, so I really wanted us to speak about mentorship, for you guys to speak about what you'd like from people that you see, people that that you see that, okay, you'd like to emulate, or people that you'd really like to align yourself with. It's very important for also the people that want to be mentored to be vocal about what they want to be mentored for, or what is it that they actually need. Because a lot of people want mentorship, but they don't really know what they want mentorship for. So it's also very important for us to start these conversations so we know where the problem areas are. So even us as digital creators, especially in niche industries like construction, we know the type of things that we need to cover in order to at least for you to have that little bit, that little element of that mentorship through someone else's journey. Because that's what we're doing here. We are all on journeys, and I just happen to document mine, which actually brings me to something that really troubled me a couple of days ago. So I was going through this lady's Instagram, right, and she's like a mentor, coach, wada wada. So, and this person was like, no, they don't see any value in what they are trying to do, and whatever. And I'm just like, dude, like, you come to my platform where I'm talking to the people that are interested, and you are coming to bash what I do. Like, come on, guys. Like, we don't get paid for this. Like, this, like, in as much as, yes, we love to do it, and we come here and we speak to ourselves, but we're also trying to help somebody, now you coming here to bash me. Guys, like, there are so many other things digital creators, especially on a smaller scale and niche industries, could be doing with their time, instead of trying to help. At least, for me, if I've helped just one person understand construction in a different way, then my job is done. That's why I talk to myself here. But I think also in all of that, we need to also be very aware that these people are not like, this is not my job. Like, I've got a full-time job on, like, I've got a full-time business, you know, that I'm trying to grow. So, you know, coming here is really an outlet for me. It's also documenting my journey and trying to help someone in the process. So I think let's be very supportive of that. One, two, let's also be aware of that not every channel is for you, and this is just a perspective. Every channel is just someone else's perspective. They are not trying to cover the whole market. They're not responsible for everybody in the industry. So I think in order to grow this culture of sharing knowledge and skills through platforms like YouTube, let's also be respectful and supportive of the people that are doing it, because we come to this channel to get help, you know. So I think that's very important. I'll leave you guys there. Thank you for coming on to The Construct. I love you for coming. If you haven't liked, guys, like, share, subscribe. Come on, let's do the bad thing. Do the bad thing, and I'll see you on our next episode.